What's up guys, UFC on ABC this week. We have Michelle Waterson taking on Amanda Lemos in the main card. It's going to be a little good fight. But before we get into it guys, this video is sponsored by Full Reptile Collective, brought to you by Dan Hardy. Head over to their website at fullreptile.co.uk where you can find anything from training gear, t-shirts, hoodies, all the way to coffee. For an exclusive 10% off, use Dan Said So at checkout. Make sure to also check out their YouTube channel for some of the best MMA content out there, bar my own. Let's get back to the video. Let's start with Michelle Waterson guys, because Michelle Waterson is the lady that everyone loves and always falls victim to the elite of the division. The top 5 girls always beat Michelle Waterson. This is to prove who is elite of the division. Michelle Waterson is that ultimate gatekeeper. She's almost the RDA of this division. Weird comparison to make, but you get the gist. She beats all the people she should beat. The Felice Herrigs, the Karolina Kowalkiewicz's, the Angela Hills, amongst others. She loses to the people she should lose to in that sense. Marina Rodriguez, the Joanna Jędrzejczyks, etc. Michelle Waterson is a karate-based fighter. She has great ground control, great judo flips, hence Paige Van Zandt, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's a head and arm Taitashi-esque kind of flip. Someone will correct me in the comments, but it's just a nice little foot sweep while headlocking the opponent essentially. Really decent maneuver to be honest, and if someone doesn't know how to get out of it, you kind of just judo scarf hold them and hold them there in place and frustrate them, much like Alexia Oleinik did to Derek Lewis, that kind of scarf hold. But what does she do mainly? She uses her kicks. That's her game. She has a karate-based point fighting style, you know, in and out, dashing in and out, using that front lead as a jab, turning side kick and a straight side kick as well. Likes using the oblique as well coming out of the camp she does, the renowned for doing it, obviously the Jackson Winklejohn camp. So the hands aren't really a threat to me with Michelle Waterson. I don't think she's as much of a threat nearly as people think she is. I think her actual output and volume is what wins her rounds and wins her fights. Actually KOing opponents or hurting them to the point where they're, you know, completely negated or detested from even trying to attack, it's no go. I don't think she has the power to really hurt the elite of the division because they all know how to slip a punch, they all know how to deliver a nice counter as well, which is where she runs into trouble, especially with like someone like Amanda Lemos here. So Amanda Lemos was coming up, and the one thing you could say is, okay, she hasn't fought the competition maybe Michelle has, up until obviously last time out against Andrade, where ended very quickly, didn't do any damage, which is why she's coming back so quick. Great to see. Get another fight in, scrub it off your list. Getting a split over Angela Hill, which a fight actually I had Angela Hill winning, worries me a little bit. But the women before that, you could say the competition isn't as high as Michelle Waterson's, but she has finished those opponents with KOs. She's knocked women out, which you don't say a lot in these divisions because they don't carry the power or the timing generally to have that fast twitch muscle kind of McGregor-esque bang, lights out. If you don't carry the power, you've got the precision. Amanda Lemos has that. She hits girls with the end of the shots much like Amanda Nunes does. She really uses the shoulders and the torque and doesn't just relax when she hits someone. She sits on the shot. She isn't afraid to take a leg kick or a strike back to land one of her own because she knows her shots are so much more devastating than the opponent's, and I think that will be the major case here with Michelle Waterson. Michelle Waterson is going to be using that lead leg to keep Amanda Lemos at bay and score points to win rounds. I don't see her being able to out-grapple someone like Lemos, who's physically a beast. She didn't get out-grappled in the sense of taken down or anything by Andrade, but she did get out-maneuvered and outsmarted. Hence that she didn't know what to do in those senses. Michelle Waterson does have very good jiu-jitsu, very good grappling herself, but I think she's just too undersized for someone like Lemos to actually make a difference in the grappling aspect. I think Amanda Lemos is going to come out, she's going to use her striking to her ability, you know, to the core of her ability. Really lay and sit on these punches. The punches Amanda Lemos will land aren't going to be in as high volume in my opinion as what Michelle Waterson will, but they'll be triple as effective. And I honestly could see her really damaging Michelle Waterson. Because it's a 3-round fight, I am going to say it's a decision. I do think Amanda Lemos will win this fight, but I don't think it's as close as it is on paper. I think Amanda Lemos has a massive advantage. She's the up-and-comer right now. Yes, she's not a young buck, but she's young in her MMA career. Less damage taken, less miles gone. And she's hungry. She's coming back straight away from Andrade, and she was ready. She ready to take the Andrade fight. A lot of people had her winning that fight. I didn't, but a lot of people did. She should deal with Michelle Waterson, in my opinion, pretty handedly. So I've got Amanda Lemos, guys. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this one. Like the video if you have enjoyed it, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the fight, guys. Cheers.